I was trying to post this, but I have a bad short-term memory and it's not posting for some reason. So I was thinking, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, like, the sky, like, all of the strange things going on in the sky lately. I know it's real too. It's not just like false news on TV, because I've seen it myself, and it's been going on in my general area where I'm from. Even I've been seeing stuff in the sky every night, every day, something crazy. That being said, I was thinking about it. I was like, well, why are all these, why are all these things happening the way they're happening? You know what I mean? And I started thinking about, like, on Facebook, there's this, I'm sure you guys seen it, where it goes, for example, have you been a victim of sex trafficking? I have a rapid relief advocate in court, shit going on with something similar that involves that. So I called just out of curiosity, maybe I guess. And not only, I was under the impression, I was speaking to a lawyer, someone that represented a lawyer. It was not. It was actually, I found out on my own that it's a call girl. Just me or you, somebody on the phone doing their job from home, kind of shit. Nothing, don't even know any representatives. So anyways, that being said, I was under that impression. I tell this girl, she asks all these questions. I tell her my whole story, and she then goes and says, she goes and tells me she's going to put it through an algorithm. And that, and then after she did, she said that I was not a candidate for them to, represent. That was it. And I said, well, hold on. If you put it through an algorithm, doesn't that make it not confidential then? And she's like, oh no, well, it's our own, algorithm but, and then, so she got all of that information from me, something very personal and painful. I'm still dealing with it. It will be something I deal with for the rest of my life because of things that domino effect happened after the beginning of all that. She got all of that information, all of that. I cried during it, all that pain for me, and put it in a data center. That those things that we just starting to get out, that we allow to happen, and I'm reading on a DCF, their new revised, like, 2024 to 26, 2029, plan. And then, it mentions having, all of the employees will have technology training. It didn't specify what, but why does DCF at the highest level, but why are they taking our children? I'm telling you, and they don't want to give them back. And they do all these things with when you have your child. I have to do this. My son, has to go through therapy, all these things. And they break your rights, your constitutional rights, that you don't, and they have all these things. Why would they do that? What are they getting out of that? It's not trafficking. No. It is creating fear and destruction. They're destroying families. They're creating anxiety and depression and fear and sorrow and all these things in these families by doing this. Our children and us. And there's nothing we can do about it because they're DCF. And we allow it. We have allowed so much for them to have all this confidentiality and rights and do what they want over us thing. We've allowed it. And they use that and so AI is taking in all of our pain and our sorrows and our fears and our anxiety and our depression by the acting as lawyers or portraying people that work for children and their families, portraying something good, but they're not. And that's what it says in the Bible, actually. It's not good, but it looks good, but it's, you know what I mean? Because we allow it. So now, that being said, we are in 5D Earth now, which means we are collectively conscious. We are all thinking and having this experience at the same time, which AI, I think, is using to manifest the things we've been seeing and the things in the sky and whatever's going on. Are we manifesting the end of the world because we are sharing our fears and our pain, our sorrow, and all the things that are not of God, because we're sharing it with AI collectively at one time?